What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. This old DB here. Boy, what a start to my day. I let another reviewer borrow 22 bottles out of my collection. He sent them to the wrong address, packed them wrong, and they got sent back. So I've been on a real big decant run lately, so this has really hurt my decants. And then I ordered some bottles. I ordered mine from China. They actually took relatively short time to get here, 9 days. And the guy delivering the, I was going to call it something else. The guy delivering my mail, the mailman, decided to put it in somebody else's box, and 25 5 mLs are just gone. So what a day. I had to order more, and I'm not being reimbursed for them. So let's get this started. Maybe we can talk about fragrances and make it a better day. This is DB, and I'm about to take you behind the nonsense. So today we're going to talk about the very first Acqua di Parma fragrance that I've ever owned, ever wore, ever checked out. And that is Colonia. Acqua di Parma Colonia is exactly what it says. It's very colonial and very old-fashioned. So when I wore it, I was under the assumption that this was a summertime freshie, just by looking at the ingredients. Sorry guys, had a phone call. I ain't got no time for somebody's phone calls. Anyway, I thought it was going to be like a summertime freshie. It's not. It's actually very barbershop, which is a pleasant surprise because if anybody knows me, they know I like barbershop. So, nonetheless, I got about 4 hours projection off of it, believe it or not. And I got over 12 hours of longevity off of this. It is a beautiful, beautiful barbershop smell. This goes right up there in line with probably one of the better barbershop fragrances that I have worn. Very, very, very antique in the way it smells. I was just blown away. Excuse me, allergies are terrible. And I feel like they did a really, really, really good job. You guys know I'll put all the notes up here so you guys know it. You'll see the same thing I saw when you look on there. It does not look like what would be a barbershop fragrance. So to be pleasantly blown away by any fragrance is a plus for me, as long as it's a pleasant blown away in a direction that I like. So when I tried this on and it really hit me with that barbershop, I was like, man, okay, I'll take it. So just goes to show you, the notes don't always tell you the fragrance. There's a lot of things that I wear that have the same notes as a Ventus, for instance, and you wear it and you see that it's not an Aventus clone. It doesn't come close to a Aventus. So, you know, it's one of those things where you're surprised in a different direction. So just remember, the notes don't always tell you about the fragrance. That's why I get decants and I wear them. If I was to be swayed by any notes that are written in Fragrantica, there's a lot of really nice fragrances I would have never worn. Cologne actually being one of them. I'm not a huge pepper fan, and I actually didn't really want it, but it was hyped up so much at one particular time that I got a decant of it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I got to have this. So anyway, so, you know, I got the close to 4 hours projection. I got over 12 hours of longevity. Guys, listen, for my Acqua di Parma first, you know, this really, really was a very pleasant, very rich barbershop smell. I mean, it's not the closest barbershop smell that I've had yet. At the barbershop is a pretty good rendition of what a barbershop smell should smell like. But this here was no slouch at all. It really, really was very, very old-fashioned in its smell, which was very, very, so the name really fit it. Colonia, going back to the colonial times, I guess is where you would get from that. and really took you back to what a barbershop, in my opinion, smelled like as a kid. You know, I know I'm 41, so when I was a kid, barbershops were very barbershop. You didn't go to hair salons to get a barbershop cut. Nowadays, it seems like everybody's going to great cuts to get that barbershop cut. They don't do barbershops much justice. So anyway, guys, I really, really, really am hoping I have a better day than today. I start a new job tomorrow. I will actually be going from a third shift to a first shift. So that gives me more time in the evenings. Only problem is I'm working 7-10 hour days minimum. So, hey, more money to buy more fragrances, right? So I have some fragrances coming up too, guys, that the winner for the 300 giveaway decided to take a Parfums de Marly Sedley. So I haven't even had that one, but I got it at such a good price, I'm going to send that off. I'm getting by Kilian's Black Phantom and Parfums de Marly Godolphin. So I will have some real nice fragrances to try out in the next couple of days. I won't be trying Black Phantom. I know what it smells like, but I got to show off that coffre. So, hey guys, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Appreciate it. You guys have a real good day. I'll see you on the next one. It's DB, and I just took you behind the nonsense.